Hi there, this is Devin Letourneau, Forest Health Officer for the Grande Prairie Forest Area and board member for the Alberta Envirothon. Today I'll be showing you, doing some tree identification and showing you the difference between white spruce, black spruce, and larch, and possibly pine, if we can find one. So I'll be showing you the difference between a black spruce and a white spruce. And here we have a black spruce. And how can I tell? So we use several different features. One is the black spruce has small hairs, small brownish hairs along the branches, the branch surface, some pubescence like some fuzz. As well, if you go to the very ends to the bud cap, you'll see these small clasping hairs that cover the bud cap, whereas in the white spruce it's clean. There are none of those hairs. The black spruce, in general, grows where it's wetter, typically in wet conditions. As you can see, the branches as well have a swoop to them. And the bark, if you can peel the bark off, the color underneath the outer layers of bark will be olive green, whereas in the white spruce, it'll be pink underneath the outer bark. Here is a larch. The larch is a species that loses its needles in the fall, similar to a deciduous tree, but this is the only conifer species that will do that. And it is clearly it's winter right now, so there's no needles, but again, on the branch in the fascicle there's up to 20 needles out of one fascicle attached to the branch. They do turn yellow in the fall and then the needles will fall off. But it's pretty easy to identify. It prefers growing in moist or wet conditions as well with black spruce, so you'll often find them in bogs. So here we're going to identify a pine tree, and more specifically this is a lodgepole pine, which is common to this area. So it differs from spruce. The needles are long, for one, and how they attach to the branch stem, they attach in pairs, and that pair is called the fascicle, and there's 2 needles in each fascicle for this pine species, which makes it lodgepole pine. So the lodgepole pine tree also has serotinous cones, and serotinous means that as they grow they're closed and they need heat to open. So here you can see these cones have opened, and that is due to the heat of the sun, because this particular tree is out in the open and it's getting a lot of sunlight, so the cones are open, and when the cones open the seeds can then fall out. But typically growing in the forest the cones would be closed, and that's why pine is a fire-oriented species. It needs heat, usually from fire, to release their seeds.
Thank you for watching Alberta Envirothon's video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. And remember to get out and explore the wonders of your environment.